Hello everyone, welcome to PUC Online Classroom. Today I am going to start Unit 11, Life's Little Lessons. So this is about lessons that happen in our life. And the first activity is Snapshot, which is about rites of passage. Some important life events. So what is rites of passage? So take a look at the definition altogether. So rite of passage, if you take a look at the first one, is a ceremony or activity that shows an important occasion in a person's life. It's just like the important life event or any special event that happened in your life. All right, just an example right here. Marriage is rites of passage because it happens in our life. I think it also happens in your life too, right? Okay, so then let's go to the first important life event in this activity, which is about first birthday, or you can say first 100 days, as in South Korea. So people in this country will celebrate their daughter, their son, all right, for the first birthday, or you can say 100 days of their kid, okay? And the next event is first haircut. Maybe you don't remember, but of course you can ask your parents and find out exactly when was your first haircut, okay? And then they will tell you exactly when, all right? And the next event is about losing your first tooth, and you probably remember that or you might not, but if you do remember, try to figure out how you felt at that time. Did you get hurt or not? Okay, so try to remember this kind of event. This is because this is about your life event that happened. I think not only you, everyone will face the same event in life. And the next is about first day of school. So imagine when you came to school for the first time. I'm not really sure. Okay, maybe you remember you cried a lot, right? Perhaps, and you didn't want to go to school either. So think about the past memory of the first day at school and try to find out how you felt at the time. Okay, I think you will laugh when you try to remember what happened at the time. Okay. Next one is Sweet 16, Sweet 15, as in Latin America. So take a look at the definition right here. Actually, this Sweet 16 is a girl's 16th birthday. All right, so usually they celebrate a girls who reach 16 years old. All right, okay, that is the another event in life. Okay, so now let's go back to this book. We have first job. Yeah, so mostly uh, you are students. Maybe you don't have a job yet, but the other probably yes, they do have jobs. And think about that when you got your first job. Talk about your feeling. How did you feel at that time? Okay, I think you were so excited, right? And you finally got your own salary, your own money, and you could do anything by yourself. Is that correct? All right. So you will feel that way, even though right now you're students, and you will feel that whenever you get a job after you finish this bachelor degree or this English course, maybe you will have a chance to get a job, and then you will feel like, wow, it's amazing to get a first job, and at least you have your own money, right? And the next event is about high school graduation. Is about grade 12 in our country, or in other country there might be something different, but anyway, focus on our country. High school graduation, think about that. You probably celebrated a big party, right, with your friends, and but only the student who passed, not the student who failed, right? But those who failed probably they didn't want to attend the party at all, and they didn't want to do anything as well. But that is not the end of the life. There will be time, and they will manage to pass the exam later. Okay. But if you talk about high school graduation, I think most of you were so happy because you passed, and you enjoy a lot with friends and family, right? And finishing high school is not the end, because you have bachelor degree and you need to have to find job, okay, look for family, things like this. So there are a lot of life events that will happen along the way there. Okay, so the next is about 20 birthdays or 21st birthday, as in the United States, all right, or in Canada. Okay, so they will celebrate as well. Okay, when you reach 20 or 21st birthday. All right, college graduation. Okay, college graduation is something like finishing your college. Right here is a little bit different when you study in America, because college usually will cover only 2 years, but in our country we use the word university, which is about 4 years. So but anyway, let's talk about bachelor degree right here in our country, because uh, we have 4 years right here in our country, and college in America is only 2 years. So university, you have to spend 4 years at a university, and of course, when you finish your university, college, it doesn't matter. You will celebrate with your university friends, right? And this is about the time that you start finding job, or maybe you might have gotten a job before that. Okay, and another important life event in our pathway, or in our life, is marriage. I think you will face that, right? You will face that. So this is about the event that it happens. All right, it happens in your life, and you will face that. You will get married with someone you love, or someone you don't know, right? Or maybe your boyfriend or girlfriend. Okay, and I don't know exactly whether you prefer someone you know or someone you don't. All right, and it doesn't matter if you know how to forgive and forget, then of course you can live together. It doesn't matter whether you know each other or you know each other. All right, next one, becoming a parent. So after getting married, of course, if you getting married, then you will start thinking or building a family, right? By having children, one or two or three, I don't know exactly. It depends on how much money you can afford to have. If you have a lot of money, then you can have more children. But if you don't, all right, one or two should be fine. Okay. So make sure that you have money, or you can afford to have more children if you want more. All right. And the last one is about the retirement. This is about the uh, enhanced station life. Okay. So retirement is about stopping from work. So you no longer work because you're getting old, somewhere about 55, 60. Sometimes if you are rich enough, then you can retire earlier. You don't have to wait until you're 60 or 65. I don't know, that should be 60. So maybe you can just retire earlier and you enjoy life. Okay, traveling to other countries, or I don't know, maybe join public speaking. Try to share your experience that you have learned in life, so that you can teach people. You can share the experience, important life experience or knowledge that you have learned to the younger generation, so that they at least they can learn from you. All right. Okay, so that's it for the first activity. So let's go on to the second one, conversation. I was really immature. Okay, so this is the listening activity. So I'm not going to talk about this, but I will touch the listening so that you can listen, all right, to part A and also part B, but you have to answer to the question about part B. Listen to the rest of the conversation. What was another turning point for Carol or for Alan, so that you can just listen and find out about it too. All right, so there are some difficult words in the first part. You might check the dictionary, right? Or maybe try right here altogether. Irresponsible is the opposite from responsible. All right. So nothing else but independent. It means that you are able to do by yourself. You don't depend on other people. All right. And turning point. Maybe you don't understand the word turning point. Maybe you can check or try here, because the word turning point, the phrase turning point, I'm sorry, is a time when important change starts to happen. So this is about turning point is event or something special that happened in your life and start to change. All right. So for example, you finish your bachelor degree, and then you get a job. You see that? So this time, that moment, all right, that important moment change, all right, or maybe start to happen, so that you can be another person getting a job, for example, or you get married and something happened, all right. It is about marriage, all right. Then you have children. This is about another turning point, all right. Something that can turn yourself to someone else or change yourself to someone else, or something important happen in your life, and then turn you to somebody else. All right, that is a turning point. You might take a look at this example right here. Okay. All right, so let's go back to this activity. So your job is to listen to the first activity and the second activity as well, and you need to answer to the question, what was another turning point for Carol? So you're going to listen to this in part A, and part B, try to find the answer for this activity. All right. I think that's it for this lesson. It's a little bit long, and for next activity, next session, I will focus on the grammar point. All right. And if you have any questions, one more time, you can leave question in our Telegram group chat. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Goodbye.